for you tomorrow morning. Elsewhere to the education scene, and there have been conflicting reports about the conduct and nature of the ongoing national assessment for grade 3 learners under the new competency-based curriculum. Many teachers, parents and leaders equated it to an exam. Well, the government has, however, made it clear that there will be no grading or ranking. So what makes it different? NTV visited different primary schools in the country to see how the CBC assessment is being administered. Here's what our Charity Mwangi found out.
After a mix of confusion and anxiety and months of preparation, it was D-Day for grade 3 pupils across the country as they sat their assessment test. The mood was relaxed in most schools, unlike what one would expect during national examinations.
Anasema watoto waendelee tu, hakuna kurudi nyuma na kila mtoto ataendelea kwa sababu sasa hatuangalii alama ya mtoto.
At the Lakewood Premier School, the test has started by 8 a.m. It appears as though the pupils were taking a normal end-of-term exam, just without the hawk-eyed invigilators and the security officers looking out for any mischief.
The person who was supposed to download the exam is the head teacher, and after downloading the exam, he's supposed to release the exam once the pupils are doing the exam. So the teachers and the pupils, they were eagerly waiting for this assessment. They have not seen it.
The test doesn't have a designated time to administer, although the teachers must submit the results before the end of the week.
Those who are invigilating the exam, they are the class teachers. They are the one to mark, and after marking, they will put the score. They will also put the performance level. Then they will fill them in the scoring sheet. Then they will send them to the NEC.
The teachers here tell us that though the security measures are relaxed, they try to maintain the integrity and credibility of the test. At Rockfield School, the written tests are coupled with activities meant to identify the pupils' talents. Creative instruments that are part of ongoing projects are on display. In class, they continue to prepare for tests that are expected to be completed in the course of the week.
And it's a hands-on curriculum whereby it is a matter of knowing the content and being able to execute it.
May you sit down?
At the Kitale School, the pupils sat close together. Nothing close to how it is during national exams, where students sit far apart. The exam is administered by teachers familiar to the pupils. This, however, is not without challenge, especially for the schools handling huge numbers of pupils.
Kama wangekuwa na watoto 30 hivi kwa darasa ingekuwa vizuri, lakini sasa inakuwa ni watoto 50, mtu anakuwa nao 50 na kitu, na kazi yenyewe si rahisi.
At Patrician Primary School in Eldoret, the teachers were working closely with the pupils, supporting them where they needed to.
In this case, there is no competition. We don't rank, but we assess according to the competency of the child.
In Mombasa, there was a sense of relief for some of the pupils having completed their first test, awaiting their second. The tests are not timed, and so they are free to complete in their own time.
Some have finished, some have not finished, but we're still giving them enough time for them to complete the assessment.
The pupils have completed their first assessment test. They have 2 more to go: English Section 1, which will be an oral exam, and English Section 2, which will test their comprehension and their writing skills. Charity Mwangi,